Hello children, today we are going to talk about protect computer software components. Everybody knows what is a computer software. Data and information in the computer and programs are used for various tasks come under category of software. Example, operating system we already discussed. So that is an example for computer software, word processing software, files containing documents like a word processing software, whatever you have saved, that is example for file containing documents. File containing pictures, images, as example, if you take a picture using a camera, so if that is saved in your computer, that is example for file which is containing pictures and images. So many files are there within computer, so those are also example for software. So next, first we will see what type of security issues available regarding software. Some instances that may cause possible threats to software are mentioned below. Okay, some instance that may cause possible threat to software. You can see this example: natural disasters, terrorist attacks. So kind of natural disasters. So if arise, so computer can be damaged and broken. And if there is a terrorist attack, so that can be damage our computer system. That is a one security issues regarding this software. So next, unauthorized access. That means children, without our consent, a person access to our computer by networks or just owning computer. So that is we can categorize under unauthorized access. Unexpected deletion. So sometimes whatever files within our computer is automatically deleted without our consent, or file deletion of software files and overwritten. That means all files, and it is all whatever we type within a file, sometimes it overwritten with the new things. So can be happened because of this security issues of software. So next one is threat of malware. Common day to day our life we use this virus. I think everybody knows computer virus. So computer virus, commonly we can say malware or malicious codes. Complications in the operating system. Sometimes because of many reasons the operating system not starting properly, so sometimes you can't work within operating system. So this is that complication in the operating system. Because of sudden power failure, it can damage to software. Sometimes so some software is not starting, not working properly, kind of that. Next, we will talk about precautionary methods to protect software components of a computer. We are going to talk about unauthorized access. You already know what is unauthorized access. That means somebody will gain into our computer without our consent. So then so it can protect in two methods. Here you can see providing software solutions. Logical security. Commonly logical security means for a software we can the protecting of software, that commonly we can say logical security, children. So using physical security, how you can gain access, how you can stop unauthorized access. If you haven't locked your computer room, so person can come to room and they can start computer. They can get our valuable data and information. And then you can you can lock the doors. Okay, you can lock with padlocks, that type of method that you can use to in physically. So that is we can say physical security. And logically I said with the providing software we can protect it, like now kind of malware comes, that you can protect that one using antivirus software. And protection against power failure and natural disasters, complication in the operating system, deletion of files or overwriting, and kind of these issues, that you can keep backups. That means necessary files you can install into another extra storage, so then when there is a problem, you can copy it again, you can use it, those valuable files. And next we are going to talk about in details how we can protect our computers from malware, and what is malware. Providing protection against malware. Malware is a main factor that can cause a threat against security of the computer software. What is malicious software? Malware. Malicious software can be defined as any man-made software or part of the software that functions against the requirement of the computer user and designed to intentionally cause damages to software installed in the computer, data information stored in the computer networks, and perhaps computer hardware devices as well as. Then again children, so malicious software is a computer program which destruct our computer, causing harm to our software and hardware. So if virus comes or any malicious software comes according to its functionality, sometimes it will delete already installed software, and it can delete or can steal our valuable data and information. Sometimes computer network not working properly, and sometimes it will damage to computer hardware. So children, there are several type of malware. Okay, so there are kind of malwares available, and it says here some of them are hybrid in nature. That is they take different forms. That from the time to time they operate in different forms. For example, malware that behave as a computer virus at a time, behave as a Trojan horse at another time. There are type of malware available, children. Some malware, this computer virus is one of malware type, and Trojan horse is one of malware type. So some malware types, they are working like a hybrid means children, sometimes it act like a computer virus, sometimes it act like a Trojan horse, but some virus they act like a one type. So what type of malwares is available? Computer virus, spyware, Trojan horse, and computer worms. We'll read and see how computer virus works. A computer virus is a main malicious software that gain entry to computer software and files, and which is capable of replicating itself and designed to spread from computer to computer through portable devices. It can delete or modify information, and it can corrupt software as well. The simple meaning is here, children. So computer virus can enter to our computer by using portable devices like optical media like CD, DVD, Blu-ray, or maybe external devices like flash drives or external hard drive, which is infected by this virus, can gain entry to our computer. So after it comes, it need a host file. Example, mostly computer viruses affect to exe files or executable files within our computer. Example I will show you here. you can see this is a exe file. This is winword.exe. Exe file, mainly we use it to run any application software or file setup when installing new software. Example, this winword.exe, that is the file which we run Microsoft Word. As example, if I double click this one, you can see Microsoft Word is started. So that if you double click on any here, it won't run Microsoft Word. These files are belong to Microsoft Office software. So then if I double click this one, it doesn't know how to run. So likewise, but exe files, executable files, mean it can run itself and it can find what are the files that it need to run particular software. So any software is there, even a game which you use, there is a exe file. If you can find it where it is, that you can find which exe file which run first, and the desktop whatever you are double clicking, so that file is linked with the exe file where you have installed that particular software. So then mainly viruses are remaining within these exe files, and then it will replicate itself. That means it create another copy and it will find another exe file. Likewise, it repeats and replicating itself, and it will remaining within a host file like that executable files. So then it will, whenever you connected uninfected flash drive or any storage device, it create a copy and it goes to that one. Likewise, it replicate to computer to another computer, and it corrupt the data which is a software which is installed to our computer, and you cannot work with that. Next, computer worms. I'll read this. It causes damages similar to those of viruses. However, the main difference is that it is spread across computer networks or internet. That means, children, it similar to when the damage is similar to computer virus, but it doesn't want any host file to staying within computer, and it spread using computer networks, sometimes email attachment. That means, children, so when you send email to someone, you can attach images, any kind of file that you want, small files you can send through email. So then if your computer is infected with the worms, so easily when you are sending a file, it can attach with that email attachment, or either when you are communicating among computer networks, so it know how to go to another computer using this network. And using sometimes when you are downloading so files, it may attach to that files and can come to your computer, and it damage the computer. So spread across the computer network or internet without support of the host program or any human interaction. It doesn't want any host files to come to our computer, but this one not replicating itself, right? So next is Trojan Horse. While it seems a useful software at first sight, it will cause damages to the user secretly once he begin its use. Now, as example, when you at internet, sometimes when you at internet, sometimes it will display you in internet your computer is infected by the virus, so please download it to scan. Likewise, that type of valuable information it will show you. Then if you doesn't have idea about that one, so you may download that one. Then whenever you install it, it will open the path to another virus to gain into your computer, and it damage your computer. So the fourth type is spyware. It is malicious software that secretly collect data about person's computer usage. That means it will collect the information about what you're doing within your computer, and what type, when you add the internet, what type of website that you use, like that information it collects, and send them to the relevant party without his knowledge. So then that spyware which is already which set up targeted location, they will send these necessary things regarding our personal computer, and data and information too can be provided to other party secretly through this software. Then they can get some valuable information within our computer and send it to the other party without our knowledge. That's how these four types computer works. And there are another malicious software than this that you can learn it in the next grades. So from beginning to up to here, you read your lessons and keep it in your mind and highlight necessary things. Thank you, children.